Hey there. You're watching the Jessa Channel on YouTube. I'm Jessa, and today I am here with a Just Jessa episode. My kitty, he just sneezed. He just sneezed it in. Let me see. I'm going to see if I can pick him up. He's sleeping right next to me. They're so spoiled, my babies. And whose fault is that? But anyway, this is Luke, and I'm going to see if I can pick him up and get him to say hi to you guys. He'll look kind of sleepy. Hold on. Come here, little boy. Come here, little boy. Come here, little boy. You've been sneezing. Do I have to take you to the vet, little boy? Yes. He's my baby. He's like, why you pick me up? I was sleeping. And now he's looking outside. There's a window right here that looks out onto our beautiful, beautiful town and the mountains and all of that. But anyway, that's baby Lukester. And this is how he always does this with this long paw. He always does that when I pick him up. Both him and my husband. Whoever picks him up. That's the only two people he'll let pick him up. Anyway. Here's your baby. Okay, so I'll just do this for as long as he allows me to hold him, which won't be too much longer. It's your baby. All right, so I have some news to share with you. So this is going to be a little bit of a longer Just Jessa episode because I have several fun things to share with you. One is that for those of you who stuck around with me after I announced that there would be no more Sims 2, which I know was flagship content here on the channel. It's going to be hard to do this because I keep rocking my baby. Anyway, that I know was flagship content here on the channel. I want to thank you so much for sticking with me and for Team Jessa. And I looked at how many subscribers that I had beforehand. I don't pay a lot of attention to subscribers because honestly, it makes me mental and anxious. And I learned pretty soon, you go, bop, bop. Okay. Okay, say bye. Dita, bye. He's like, I hate you. That's kitty love in a nutshell. They want to be right next to you at all times, except like when you want to love on them, and then they're just like, I can't stand you. Get away from me. I can't, like, I hate everything you stand for. And now he has to, because I loved on him, he's all washing himself. Get that mommy off of me. Yeah. And just when you get disheartened and you think, oh, my babies, they don't love me. Then they come over and they snuggle up with you and they say, we love you. We don't really like you, but we love you. That's being a kitty mommy in a nutshell right there. Anyway, so I wanted to thank so many of you for backing me during that hard decision. I lost about 40 subscribers, and as of this recording, I think I've got almost all of them back. I'm about 10 more to go. New subscribers come in every day, and I am very grateful for that, as always. Second thing is that I am going to say thank you to you by giving you keys. I have 2 keys to give away to All You Can Eat. All You Can Eat is a very short game that I covered in 2 episodes recently, last week. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll put a description in, I'll put a link in the description. But it's a game that just to let you know. And even though I consider myself to be a huge fan of indie developers, and I am always focused on selling their games, I love it when one of you leaves a comment that says, Jessa, I went because of your coverage and I bought this game. I love that. I'm so happy with that. However, I'm never going to do it just to sell the game. I want to love the game too. If I don't love it, I'm not going to bring it to the channel, period. Never going to happen. So, this game I love because, get this, it is so unique. It is an interactive comic book. Like, imagine in the Sunday papers, you'd see a comic. Imagine if you could take that comic, like let's say Calvin and Hobbes, a favorite, and play through a story with Calvin and Hobbes, and then print it out just like you played it with everything you did in order. If you do it, go through and play it differently, it'll print out differently. And you get your own comic book. That's basically what this is, except without the Calvin and Hobbes part. It's focused on a character who has no name. We called him Bob because he's kind of like a Bob, you know, to me. Anyway, he's kind of a loser. He wants to keep his all-you-can-eat diner open. It's mostly family-friendly, and actually based on some of my feedback, the developers went in and took some of the more adult words out. There's still a couple of curse words in there. So if that's something that would really bother you to show your children, I completely understand. You might want to save it for your younger ones where you can just sort of read past it like I did in the Let's Play, or your older ones who can take a couple of light curse words. But anyway, besides that, the story is completely clean. It's really fun, and it's basically about taking down a mega corporation to save your all-you-can-eat neighborhood diner. It's really great. So there are 2 keys for that. If you do not win, do not worry, because the game is $1.49. It's on sale right now. I believe its actual price once the initial release day sale is over, release time sale, is I think going to be $1.99. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, somebody from Game Chuck. But in any case, it's going to be $2. Come on, it's like it's $2. You can't even buy a real comic book for $2. You just can't. So anyway, yeah, it prints out in black and white, and on my playthrough, I actually show you the printed out comic book that we got at the end. It's a great gift. You can play through this one, and you could play through it and then print out the comic book that you played through, your version, and then give that along with a Steam gift to someone and say, hey, I bought you this game. You can print it out. Here's how I played it through. So they can just see it and they can read through it. They'll be like, oh, that's cool. So I want to see how I could do it that would be different. One thing is that you can play this game through, even though it is linear, you can choose different things and in different orders. And there are some things I didn't choose just because Bob wouldn't choose them, you know, that kind of the way I was playing him, because role player at heart here. So the developers showed screens of things that I didn't see in the game in my playthrough. So it's pretty cool. You can actually see everything, or you can just play through and like I do. I mean, I approach every game as a role play game, so I always play as the character as I envision him or her would do. Okay, so if you would like to win a copy of All You Can Eat, courtesy of Game Chuck, leave a comment below. Extra priority to those who answer the following question. Would you color your color book in, or would you get coloring book in that you get after the end of the game? Or are you like too like manly for that? Are you too like adult? Is that like for the kids only? So, or let me know if you would actually sit there and color in your coloring book, because yes, I like you. Anyway, let's see what else. Oh, yes. So one of you had mentioned Angerine. Hi, Angerine. Hi. Angerine has been, she told me she has been watching the Jessa Channel for a long time, but she just recently got up enough courage to leave a comment. And so I'm really glad. I love that. I don't mind if you know, it's great if when you leave a comment, it's fine. I know there are people who have watched the channel for years who never left one comment. That's awesome too. But it's really great because it's like a way to, it's like inviting people to your party, and then they finally walk up to you and say, hi, thank you for the invitation. I'm here at your party. I've had a lovely time. That's what it's like. It's great. Anyway, Andreen was saying that, she says, oh my gosh, Jessa, you've been putting out so much content lately. I can't even keep up. I have. I'm getting back into full swing. I would say from a standpoint of recovery, for those of you guys who don't know yet, I did have surgery in February 7th. And somebody asked me how far along I was on my recovery. And I'd say I'm about 80% at this point. My body still reminds me my tummy hurts today. My body still reminds me that I have had major surgery and it's not a game. So it does. And yesterday, I had big plans for do lots of recording and I ended up having to go and rest because when my body gets tired, I just have to go lay down. I mean, that's all you can do basically. Trying to push through it isn't really healthy or beneficial to the healing process. But I'm walking. I still walk for security with a walking stick, just in case. But I don't really need it. But I mostly keep it just for comfort and security. I can walk on my own now and all that. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Andrew was saying there's all kinds of new content coming, and that's because I'm getting closer and closer to back to being myself before the surgery. I can have more energy to output content like this vlog. One of the new games that are here on the channel is called Yonder Chronicles. That is going up today. Today is Tuesday. And the game released today, Tuesday, July 18th. I'm recording this on Monday, but I know that this is going to go up on Tuesday. So in any case, that game comes out. It's available for PS4. It's available on PC. You can get it on Steam. And I am covering that game all this week. And it is, this game. The best thing I can say about it is that when I would play The Sims 2, I would get a feeling that never really happened in any other game. This feeling of deep relaxation. I can feel it coming over me now. A sense of being in a world of your own creation that was safe. Playing The Sims 2, many people told me over the years how it helped them with their anxiety. It helped me with my anxiety as well, too. Yonder Chronicles gives me a similar feeling. Even though the world has been created by others, there's a sense of wonder to that, of what's going to be over the next hill. This world, it's open world. It's got, I believe, 7 different large areas to explore. It's a sizable, I mean, we have seen very little of it in the first episode. It's a sizable world. So there's a lot to explore with it. And I will be showing you that all this week. So I want to thank Prideful Sloth, Cheryl, and Kyle at Prideful Sloth for giving me a key. And that game, I was a little worried I was going to be able to get a key to, because this channel, in the scheme of YouTube, is a small channel. I'm very proud of it. However, it is not 100,000 subscribers or 200,000 subscribers. And when you have a very popular game like Yonder, I'll often get declined for a key if I would try for games that size of popularity. And I sent a really professional request for a press key, and Cheryl was impressed. And that's how I was able to get a key. Yay! So being professional, not just saying, hey, give me a key, dude, it really pays off. It pays off. This time it did. Anyway, so I think that's it. Let's see. We'll continue playing Dr. Dekker. Yes, I can't believe I almost forgot. The most important thing. I am going to be able, tomorrow, Tuesday, I'm going to be interviewing John Guyler, who is in the Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker, which we've been playing through. We've actually been role-playing through it as Dr. Leslie, who, if you haven't watched, it's awesome. She is slowly losing her marbles. It's great. I love to role-play on the fly like that, so that as I weave the character and the story comes in, and I don't know what's going to happen. I'm doing, Dr. Dekker is blind. So it's such a great thing. And there was this moment where Leslie started to lose a little bit. And in the game corresponded. And Jaya, your assistant, comes in and starts talking about how the way you're going mad is the same way that Dr. Dekker started to go mad and stuff. It was just great. It was awesome. So that's going on. Anyway, I have scheduled an interview with Tim Cowles, who is the director, John Guylor, who plays a professor in the game. We haven't met him in the game yet, but we have met him in Contradiction, Spot the Liar. There's a link description below, which was another full motion video game murder mystery that he played bad boy Ryan Rand. And I was able to get an interview with him, and he's actually very well known for playing Doctor Who for 6 seconds. Seriously. Yeah, big time. Anyway, he's a really nice man, and he took time out to give me an interview. And these guys, they don't get paid for these interviews. I just go to them and I, on my hands and knees, and I beg, please, please, please give me an interview. And they're like, whatever. That's what they could say, but they don't. They say, sure. And they take time out of their busy days and working and drumming up more work, the actor's life, to give me time for an interview. So anyway, that interview will be out. Oh, and also I have heard back from one other actor, Aislinn, who plays everybody's favorite Marianne. The one who wakes up naked on the beach and who's extremely attractive. And I'm sure that many, many, many people have a crush on her, including not so secretly me. Anyway, she is going to be in the interview as well, too. At least we hope so. So, yeah, that's all I have to share with you for this Just Jessa episode. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Yeah, and just know that behind the scenes, I am, as always, busting behind to get this content out for you guys. I love it, and I'm so, so glad that you are here with me. Squeak. When my husband comes up, he has this thing. He has a song. He's a songwriter, and he wrote a song called Sneak Attack of Love. And so sometimes he'll come up and he'll sneak attack me. And in fact, I'm going to leave that on the thumbnail, a picture of him and I. He just came in and sneak attacked me. But anyway, when he gives me a sneak attack of love, I go, squeak. Squeak. We have a happy house. So I was just looking to see if I could grab one of my cats, but they both ran off because they're not stupid. So I'm going to leave you with all this information. Leave a comment below. Let me know if you would like a key to All You Can Eat. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye.